So let's talk about how to use a metronome. If you haven't watched the other video about metronomes, go watch that one and then come back here. If you haven't watched the videos about dotted rhythms, go do that first, then come back here. Dotted rhythms are, you need to do the dotted rhythms first. If you have a long string of some technical passage that you can't figure out, you need to get that figured out first. Okay, so here's step 2, using a metronome. Now, there are so many apps available for metronomes. If you have a smartphone, go download one. If you don't have a smartphone or you just don't want to download an app, you can even type metronome into the Google search engine and one will pop up for you right there. Okay? Because my phone is recording these videos, I can't show you the apps that I use. I scoured my house for a physical metronome and came up with this old school one. Okay, it's got basically the dial goes up and down and there's an on-off button. Okay, it's very basic. 60 is usually a good starting point, and incidentally that is 1 second on a clock, if you didn't know that. Okay, and I'll play that a couple times until I feel pretty comfortable with it. Okay, now I'm going to move it up 4 numbers. So we're going up to 64. I'll do the same thing. I get the tempo in my head, in my body. Okay, and I'll do that a couple times, then I'll move it up 4. Now we're at 68. Oops, I rushed a little bit, so let me do that again. That's better. So I worked all the way up by 4, up to 100. And I'm trying it here. You know, and I can't get through it. I'm like, okay, that was bad. Let me try again. You know, I still just can't get through it. That's when you need to stop. If I start on 60, I'll probably get maybe up to 72 and call it a day. Then the next day, start below the top tempo that you got to. So like start at maybe, let's go 68 and go up to 80. Then the next day, start at 76 and go up to 92 or something like that, you know, whatever number you get to. And pretty soon, you'll have this passage that you just couldn't play a few days ago. You did the dotted rhythms, you maybe did that 10 times slow to 1 time fast, and then you started slowly speeding up with the metronome. And pretty soon, you just get in one day and you're like, man, I can play this. This is fun.